What choices does the taxpayer have if he or she believes that the audit is just absolutely incorrect?
You can appeal to the Tax Court of Canada. A taxpayer can appeal any tax assessment, whether it's the result of an audit or not. You have 90 days from the date you are mailed your tax assessment to file a notice of objection and then prepare your case.
We mentioned before that when you're in a civil dispute with the CRA, the burden of proof is on the taxpayer to disprove the CRA's assessment. If you're in criminal court, of course, then the burden of proof is on the Crown, but a tax appeal is not heard in criminal court, so it's up to the taxpayer to prove their case to the judge.
Is there a set process for an appeal?
The appeal process is very specific. You start by filing a notice of objection within 90 days of the date of mailing of the assessment. Then your file is reviewed by a CRA appeals assessor. If you have strong facts to support your objection, you may be able to settle the matter easily and quickly at this stage. More often than not, however, the tax agents stick together and the objection is denied. Your next recourse is to appeal to the Tax Court of Canada.
I think it's important that taxpayers understand the role a tax lawyer can play throughout the appeal process. You can file a notice of objection on your own, but if you work with an experienced tax law firm like ours, we will prepare a detailed legal submission that will most likely include your own reconstructed assessment of your income earned and your tax owing. We will present that to the CRA assessor or to the judge in the tax court as clear evidence of the CRA's miscalculation.
It's hard for the CRA or a tax court judge to ignore such a submission. In fact, a thorough legal brief presented at the CRA review stage may be enough to make the CRA back down.
They don't like to be defeated in court, so if they can see reasonable merit in your case, chances are good that they will try to come to a settlement sooner than later.
There's another survival tactic to an appeal. We generally recommend that you pay the tax and interest as assessed before the outcome of your appeal to halt the accumulation of daily interest. If you win your case, the CRA will be required to pay the tax back to you with interest. If you let the interest keep accumulating and you don't win your appeal, you can end up facing a very large tax bill.